this week's Monday morning style session. I am re-recording this so that we have good quality on YouTube, but I wanted to talk about the three components of fit and flattery. I'm talking about this all week on YouTube. I've got a video coming out on flattering silhouettes in dresses tomorrow, dresses that can conceal your tummy. And then on Friday, I'm really diving into some of the principles of great fit and how important they are to looking your best in your clothes. So I'm so passionate about this. And one of the reasons I'm so passionate about it is because I really believe that if you look your best, you feel your best. It's that simple. So my goal is to help you look your best so you can get on with life and feel your best. So today we're going to talk about three ways to look at fit and flattery and how they intersect and interact to create your best look. So the first thing I want to point out is that flattering silhouettes are always going to fit you well. But just because clothes fit you well doesn't mean that they're going to be flattering. So let me repeat that. Flattering silhouettes will always fit, but clothes that fit are not always flattering. Why is this the case? Well, think about a bodycon dress, for example. It can fit you like a glove. It can fit you like it was just a second skin and made for you, but you might not love the way you look in a bodycon dress. So fit does not always equal flattery, but flattery always equals great fit. So fit is just one of the components of flattery. Now, what are the other components of flattery? There are two others that I'm going to dive into briefly in today's video. The first is silhouette, and the second is length. So silhouette is basically the outline of the clothing item and how that outline interacts with the outline of your body. It's that simple, right? If you haven't done my free body type video series, I would highly encourage you to check it out. netamanly.com/bodytype. Many women are a hybrid of body types, but what you want to do is to really look at where your body has shape. So if your body has shape in your tummy, if your body has shape in your hip, or if your body has shape in your shoulders, or maybe you've got shape, in your tummy and hips, where does your body have the strongest shape? That's the area of your body that you're going to try to balance. So I'm going to look at a couple of silhouettes here of pants on J.Crew, and we're going to talk about who these pants might flatter the most. So the first is the slim leg. They're even calling it a slim straight. This is the new skinny. It's way more flattering and also more forgiving on a lot of women. But keep in mind that with a slim and with a skinny, the key is that if you like your legs, you're going to like the way you look in a slim or a skinny. If you sort of like your legs, then go for a slim over a skinny. If you love your legs, then a skinny can work. Yes, it's not the most modern choice right now, but if you're looking at strictly size, and I'm going to show you, this is very interesting. I just noticed they have a tab here on the side. All of these silhouettes that they're showing you here are in a size 2. If we click here, we're seeing them in a size 8, so mid-size as they're calling it now. So you can see that the slim and the skinny look different on a size 8 than they do on a size 2. If you like the way that looks and you like the way, we're looking strictly at size here. We're not looking at silhouette. She probably still has a beautiful proportional silhouette and it looks proportional here. But she's a size 8, right? Here we're looking at a size 16. So you can decide, do you like the way a slim looks on your size? And do you like the way that the slim and the skinny look with your silhouette? So maybe you've got more shape in your hips. Do you like the way that the skinny and the slim look when you've got more shape in your hips? Or do you prefer the way that a flare or wide leg looks on your body type? So very interesting to see this at the different sizes. I love that they're doing this. Okay, so let's go back to the silhouettes for a second. We're going to look at all of them. So slim and skinny really show the shape of your leg. Skinny more than slim, of course. So if you like the shape of your leg, you'll like the way you look in a slim or a skinny. If you like the size of your leg, you'll like the way you look in a slim or skinny. The next silhouette I want to talk about is the flare. The flare is the pant silhouette of choice for red and purple body types. So if you've got a red body type or a purple body type, again, if you don't know what color your body type is, definitely check out my body type video series. But these are proportional body types. It means your shoulders and hips are about the same and your waist is more or less defined. So a flare is the silhouette of choice for a proportional body type. So we're going to look at a flare because the colors of my body types have nothing to do with size. You can be a red body type and be a size 2. You can be a red body type and be a size 20. So let's look at this flare on 3 different size groupings. So here is a flare on a size 2. Here is a flare on a size 8. Beautiful. I would say this could be more flary at the bottom, but it's still a flare. And here's a flare on a size 16. So really flattering for a proportional body type at any size, right? So it's flattering on this proportion. This woman looks to me to be proportional. It's going to be a flattering um, flattering silhouette on all three sizes if you have a red or a purple body type, which I believe she does. So here we go again. The flare on a size 2, the flare on a size 8, the flare on a size 16. Now we're going to look at the best silhouette for an orange or green body type. An orange or green body type is a body type that has more shape in the lower half, sometimes called a pear. If you have shape in your hips, your bum, your thighs, you might be an orange body type. Now, the silhouette I always talk about for an orange body type is a straight. Now, the issue can arise, if you want to call it an issue, is when the pant doesn't hang straight on you because of your curve, right? So on a size 2, here's a straight acting like a straight because it's falling in a straight line from the hip to the hem. On a size 8, you can see that the line is a little bit broken up by the curve of the leg. And what you can often do to counteract this is to maybe go for a slightly wider straight or a slightly wider leg straight, or you can go up a size and take it in at the waist to get that straight line because it's that straight line and not the curved line that really balances out the lower half of your body and balances out the hip. Now, that's your choice. If you want to balance out the hip and you don't want to really accentuate your curves, this is a great a straight that really does fall in a straight line from the hip to the hem is going to be your best silhouette. Now, as a size 16, interesting, could be just the way that she's standing, but this is falling in a straight line here. So this 16 fits this model better than the 8 fit this model, right? Or it might just be the way that she's standing. But notice that even as a size 16, probably because she does have a proportional body type and does not have most of her shape in her hips, this is falling in a straight line from the hip to the hem, which is really the flattering, the detail that you're looking for to really flatter and balance out an orange and green body type. Now, for the yellow and blue body types, your best silhouette is going to be a wide leg. Now, we're going to look at the wide leg in all three sizes. Here is, now generally models usually, especially the slimmest models, are usually blue body types. So a blue body type is a straighter body type, straight all the way through. You may find that you have more shape in your belly area. A yellow is a blue body type that's above like a size 12 or 14. So we're going to see this is she looks very much like she's a straighter body type. So she's a blue body type. And here she is really flattered in wide leg pants. Now, the great thing about wide leg pants or a relaxed pant, which is a wide leg pant with a little less volume, is that it does create, it's hard to see that here because it's puddling and not going out in a triangle at the bottom, is that it does create, you can see a little bit more of the shape and this relaxed style creates a waistline. And as a straighter body type, you don't typically have that much of a waistline. Your second best silhouette is going to be a flare. So notice the waistline definition in these styles. It really does create shape in a straighter body type. So a wide leg does actually work on everybody if it is fitted well through the hips and the waist and the bum. You don't want it to be baggy in the hips, waist, and bum unless you literally look like this model. You are tall, you are straight, you are lanky, you are slim. So let's look at the wide leg and the relaxed leg on a size 8. So again, this model looks like she's probably proportional, but straighter. So this is actually a good, so she might be a yellow body type here. It does create this waist definition where the eye is drawn to the waistline because of that inverted triangle at the bottom. You can see that a little bit more here with the relaxed style. It's really the way that these women are standing that kind of throws off the way that the silhouette is showing up. But a wide leg and a relaxed are going to be really, really nice on that straighter body type, regardless of your size. Now, if you are a size 16, then you fall into the yellow body type category. And you're going to notice that, again, that flowy leg coupled with that defined waistline is really going to be flattering for your body type. It's going to create a little bit of proportion, a little bit of definition in the waist area, and it's just going to be an overall flattering look. So recognize that the silhouette of pants is going to hang differently and fit differently on you depending on your silhouette and your curve, right? Your silhouette, which is really coming from your curve. Um, so again, let's look at these pants in a size 2, in a size 8, and in a size 16. The principles that I talk about fit across, work for every size because we're really talking about your silhouette and we're talking about you getting your best silhouette. So again, to recap, as a red and purple body type, you're looking at a flare style. As a yellow and blue body type, you're looking at a wide leg or a relaxed style. As an orange or green body type, you're looking at a straight leg style. And every body type will benefit from a little bit of a wide leg style if, again, it fits in the waist and the hips. So that's the second component of flattery that I wanted to talk about. It's the silhouette. The third, and one I get into extensively in Friday's video, is length. So you want to ask yourself, are your legs longer in proportion to your body or shorter in proportion to your body? Again, that second half of that sentence is key, in proportion to your body. My legs are longer in proportion to my body. So I can do an ankle length. I don't see a real ankle length here, an ankle or a cropped style successfully because my legs are long. If your legs are shorter, you're going to find that a longer length is going to elongate your legs better. So length is really, really important. So longer length pants for shorter length legs. However, the flip side of that is that if they puddle on the ground, or if you have a wide cuff at the hem, it's going to shorten your legs. So you want your pants to break at the instep of your foot to create the longest leg line. That does work for everybody. However, if your legs are already longer and you want to experiment with an ankle length or a crop, that would also work. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is the length of your tops. And I had to search, excuse me, to find a top that hit at a good length here because these all seem to be shorter. But if you want to flatter your body without tucking or tying or belting, then you want to find a shirt that hits you. I'm going to show here. Okay, first of all, recognize that wherever your top ends, that's where the eye is going to be drawn, right? Wherever your top ends, that's where the eye is going to be drawn. So especially if there's a contrast there. So here she's wearing a red, here we go, a black jacket with black pants. You can't really see the line as much, right? But if she's wearing a white jacket with the black pants, that line would be drawn directly across the hip. So you want to pay attention to where your clothes end, the lengths of your clothes. So if you want the flattery of defining your waist without tucking, without tying, and without belting, you want to find a shirt that hits you at the lower part of your waist. I'm going to see if I can find that here and show you what that looks like. Interesting. These are all cropped, like literally every single one of them. Let's see what we can find. Okay. This is a little bit too long, but I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm going to go back to this one. Here we go. You really are going to want to look for a style that hits you at, where did it go? No success with that right here. Here it is. You want it to hit you at the lower part of your belly. So notice where the shirt is hitting. Now, of course, you're going to probably wear your shirt buttoned up. I'm just guessing. But this shirt, the hem, is hitting her at her low tummy, high hip area. If the shirt hits you at your lower tummy or high hip, it's going to cover your tummy without amplifying your hip. It's between the curve of your hip and the widest part of your tummy. So you want a shirt that lands below the wider part of your tummy and above the widest part of your hip. That is going to be a really flattering top length on a lot of women. If that shirt also has structure, in other words, it's a woven shirt or a substantial knit, then it's going to be even more flattering. So when we're breaking down why clothes look good on us and why some clothes do and some clothes don't look good on us, those are the three things to think about. First of all, flattery requires great fit, but fit doesn't always equal flattery. Second, find your best proportion. We're going to go back to those silhouettes. Find your best silhouette, so that you bring out the best in your body and you decide how you want the world to view you. And then third, consider what your best lengths are. Those are really the keys to looking the best in your wardrobe. This is something I dive into a lot in my Ageless Style program. If it's something that you want me to work on with you, you might want to consider joining that. And definitely take advantage of my free body type video series. I think you're going to find it really, really helpful. Just netamanley.com/body type. Let me know if you have any questions about these concepts, and we'll be talking about them all week. Thank you for bearing with me as I have no voice, and I will talk to you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.